Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my monthly notes page, and this is just a look back at my last one. I used a Shop Jessica Hearts kit, and it was in her vintage Valentine's Day themed, and what was pretty cool is that this spread matched my monthly spread, so that was fun to have that be cohesive. I had, I don't think I ever had that in my old planner. I might have once or twice, but I feel like this was kind of the first time that it really matched because I've never used a Planning Roses kit before in my notes page kit, and that was the monthly notes page. I mean, the monthly kit that I was normally using is from Planning Roses, so I feel like this is one of the first times that it really matched. It didn't match in January because I used a Caress Press, and then I used a Shop Jessica Hearts notes page. So yeah, I really liked how it turned out. I had done the same format in January as this one, and the only thing I'm covering up here is kind of like my income type of stuff. But moving on to March, just as I was saying, I haven't used a Planning Roses kit. I'm using a Planning Roses kit. So this is the dog version of her March monthly notes kit. It actually doesn't say March anywhere on it, so I don't know if she would have these available again, but you could definitely check out her shop. I'm also using this same kit for my monthly page, so it will coordinate, which is really nice. But let's get into this here. I believe with this kit, just like the Shop Jessica Hearts kit, this lines up right in the corner of the page, and I don't know, because she does have like predetermined headers for your like lists that you make, so I'm gonna have to figure out how all of this will fit in, but I'm sure it'll work out. I didn't do too much pre-planning on this spread, kind of to keep it interesting, I guess is a good way to put it. But we have the little circles here that we can put in. Ooh, they're circles, right? Why doesn't this fit? She's had this format out for a little bit, but she also, I don't know if she still has it, but she used to have another format that was kind of full coverage. It had like 4 different boxes, and the only thing that I didn't like about those is that it had like kind of predetermined boxes, and before I was doing my Kiki K the way that I am now, none of like the predetermined boxes were of use to me because I was tracking a lot of like YouTube related stuff and then my income stuff, and even though now I'm still tracking like my income stuff, I don't have YouTube to track, so it's not as big of a deal to me to like sacrifice a few boxes to something random. But because I've been using this like circle format, I would call it, where you have a kit that has these circles in it, I'm kind of used to it. So I don't know if she still has that other like box format, but this is working for me. And then she has various headers to choose from. So I think for the orange one, we'll do highlights. And in the beige one, I think we'll do thankful. She also has book, which I think is really cool. I'm hoping to read more because I'm on top of my schoolwork, and so I actually was able to read some of the book that I started in December, which is kind of crazy that I'm still reading it. So yeah. And then the blue, there's an option for a quote, but there's actually a quote box down at the bottom, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the remember, and then for the tan, I'll do goal. Or should I do favorite? Yeah, I'll do favorite. So these will kind of be all memory type things, which is fine with me. And then let's see here. We have bills and savings, goals, favorites, events, purchases, memories, spreads. Alright, let's see. The spreads would have worked a while ago. I'm thinking about starting with this box and seeing where we end up. So I think this goes all the way down at the bottom. Does that make sense? Maybe. And then it goes along the side of the dotted box. There's that, okay. And then this, oh wait a second. Hold the phone. I got it crooked somehow. Luckily this is on her matte paper, so it comes up pretty nicely. Okay, so there's that. Let's see here. I really do want to use one of each of the colors, but I'm like in a pickle because I still want to mark my like income and stuff like that. Let's see if I have some stickers that would match up with like the size of the font, and I could maybe cover it up for some of the stuff. Alright, so I do have these work stickers from Sticky Bits Shop, and I'm thinking it might fit over this Bills one. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so I just used one of those, and I'm gonna put this over here for this one. And I need another one for nannying, and I think just because of how this is, I'm gonna use another work label, but I'll know the difference because one is going to have, will it fit over spreads? One is going to have like the number of weeks, and then the other will have room for dates. If you're new to my channel, I am a babysitter and a nanny. And so nannying is guaranteed every single every single week. But babysitting, I kind of just have to play it by ear as to when I'm gonna get booked to babysit. I do know of one day already that I'm going to definitely babysit, but let's see how many weeks are in March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think we'll do 5 dots. I think this is how you're supposed to do this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking this is what you're supposed to do. So we'll do this. That's 4. That's 5. And then I'm thinking about maybe doing 5 over here, but I don't think I'll babysit that many times. But it's better to have more than too few and have to like change your whole plan. So I'm just gonna put in 5 here too, because I mean realistically I guess I could babysit at least once a week. I have babysat twice in 1 week before, so it's not too surprising that if it would happen, but who knows. So there's that. And then I want to do favorites in the blue and memories in the orange. And I believe you just line these up underneath the header, or on a line I guess we could do. We'll do that. And then this one. Ooh, this is so scary. Alright, this kind of works out perfectly though, because for these 2 sections, I do like to mark my totals, so I can put in another little box and write total, so that at the end of the month I can total it out to whatever it is. Alright, so favorites and memories. So what I had been doing is tracking like shows or movies that I had watched, so maybe I'll do that in my favorites. And to remind myself that that's what this is, let me pull out What color would go good with this? I was gonna grab a character sticker. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just turned the camera off for just a second so that I could figure out which sticker I wanted to use. But I decided on this Lazy Chloe sticker from Prim Co. And I don't know, whoa. I don't think I'm going to put it up top because I do want to put in the like total section up here, like that. So I'm just going to stick her down at the bottom, like so. And then for memories, I'm going to use this flying unicorn. Lily the llama is a flying unicorn sticker from JV Planning, and this is just stuff that I try and do that makes me happy, I guess you could say. Oh, this is the wrong color. I'm glad I realized that. Just stuff that I was labeling it self-care the last 2 months, but it's just little things that I do each month that make me feel good. Like last month, I'm trying to think of what I wrote in. Oh, I wrote like I got myself new makeup, which is something I don't really do. I like replace old, or not old, but like makeup that I use up, and then if I have a sample of something, like this is really embarrassing, but I've literally never owned concealer before that wasn't a sample, and it's kind of crazy because I didn't realize until I went to go buy concealer that I've had the wrong color concealer for like the longest time, and it's just because there's very few companies that make concealer for my skin tone. And like your concealer is supposed to be lighter than your foundation, and that's really difficult for me because my like foundation color is the lightest color, and it's very rare that you find a concealer that's the right color in my shade, and it was difficult, but I found it and I was happy about that. So, you know, just little things like that. But I'm gonna put in these little deco pieces here. You just get 2 of them, so we'll just do this real fast. And then down here, these are like habit trackers, or you're supposed to use them like habit trackers. So I think I'm gonna write reading in one of them, and then I think I'm gonna do face wash in the bottom one. In my weekly spreads, I put nighttime routine, but I'll check it off if I don't wash my face but I brush my teeth, just because I'm more worried about brushing my teeth than washing my face, if that makes sense. I know it probably doesn't make sense, but like to me, I prioritize brushing my teeth over washing my face. So I'm gonna put those 2 things in there. I don't know what I'll use notes for. Maybe for something, I don't know. And then I'm gonna put in a quote over here that I'll find online. So I'm just gonna fill everything out, I think just with a black G2 pen, just to keep things simple, and then I'll be back to show you guys the final result. Alright guys, here is the finished result. Here, let me zoom out just a little bit more. There we go. And I wrote in everything with my G2 pen, and then I put in a few more of these little headers that are for the circles, but I put like the me time over the little unicorn so that I remember this is for stuff that's for me, and then I put the quote script over the thing that said quote just so that I could bring in some of the color. I don't know. I just wanted to do that. And then I actually replaced this flag that said notes with goal so that I could put in kind of a goal for a month and then still have these just be for memories and stuff like that. So this is all that I have left. I have the 4 labels there. I have some more of those square dots, and then I have 4 of the little headers. But that's it for this spread, really. I love this clip art, and I can't wait to use my monthly kit and the weekly kit that I got. I'm not going to use the weekly until May, just because I really think that these colors work well in May, but the doggies are so cute, and I'm just very happy to be using this clip art already. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!